original Apache helicopter of the Dutch Royal Air Force. A fully operational helicopter performing all fully operational aerobatic maneuvers such as loopings, rolls and clove lead maneuver. The last maneuver we saw was clove lead maneuver, and thereafter the Apache is setting up for a hammerhead turn. It shows the exact limits of the Apache helicopter, and it's the only team in the world that's flying this maneuver with a helicopter, Apache helicopter. And after this hammerhead turn, the Hawk 01 is setting up for the next maneuver. It will be a jack flop. The helicopter has to come to an almost complete stop and turn the aircraft completely 180 degrees upside down, flying back to Earth and turning around. In the meantime, let me tell you something about the team. All team members is consisting of 8 persons, are fully operational pilots, multiple deployments, and this display team is their subtask. Also, the aircraft as a whole is a fully operational bird. It is not modified, it's only painted and will be ready for deployment in a few hours. Maneuver of the Hawk 01, which is flown by 2 pilots. Pilot in command, Roland Wally Blankensport, is the team captain. He has more than 3,000 hours and multiple deployments in both Afghanistan and Djibouti. His co-pilot, Harm Kazmir, has more than 2,000 hours and also multiple deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Quebec 17 is painted in this color scheme representing the Dutch national color orange. And be ready, the helicopter will set up for another looping and thereafter set up for the most difficult maneuver, the vertical roll, which I will talk a bit later about. Let's enjoy the looping of the Hawk 01. You see the Hawk 01 climbing out in a spiral turn. He has to set up at altitude about 1,700 to 2,000 feet stationary. Thereafter he will perform a vertical roll, which is meaning that the nose of the helicopter is pointing down to earth. Thereafter, while gaining speed up to 190 knots or miles per hour and making more than 360 degrees turn over right. It's one of the most difficult maneuvers to perform for both Wally and Kaas, the pilots of the display team. Backing up, getting ready for his And there he goes, pointing down, gaining airspeed up to 190 knots, while turning more than 360 degrees over right. Waving to the Hawk 01. You will now set up with a 270 turn override for a large bow to the crew deck. On behalf of the Royal Netherlands Air Force and especially the Apache solo display team, we will make a large bow towards you as an appreciation and thank you watching and being here at RIAT Air Tattoo. Please give them a big round of applause and smile and wave towards the Hawk 01 Apache helicopter.
Thank you very much indeed for that. You'll be staying with us as the Apache prepares for its bow, because that's not the end of this Dutch section of the display. And appropriate to see such involvement, there we go, very nice. Appropriate to see such involvement from the Royal Netherlands Air Force, because this year, as marked on the side of the specially painted Apache, is the 100th anniversary of the Dutch solo display item. Here he goes, it's Captain Stefan Stitchhook in the differential normally between the speeds at which these two aircraft types operate.
Indeed, the F-16, like you said, is flying around 110 knots or miles per hour. It's the slowest he can fly. Well, the Apache is applying full power and will fly. It's not the max airspeed, but it is still pretty fast for an helicopter.
And of course, this is a formation that has been done before, so it's not new to these two pilots.
No, indeed, it is a formation that has been done. It requires close coordination and good communication between both two elements, like they do on deployment in such as Afghanistan.
So here they are then, coming in from the left, our salute to 100 years of Dutch military aviation. The F-16 will have its smoke on, and then stars, we should see them performing a pretty spectacular manoeuvre.
Indeed, after this flyby, you will see the Hawk 01 applying power, climbing out to set up for another globe leap maneuver, so looping with a turn in the top. That's when Stitch is also applying power to a powerful F-16 aircraft that will make a minimum radius turn, as it's called, so very small turn surrounding the Hawk 01. So get your photo cameras ready, because both elements will be performing this maneuver in close vicinity to each other.